Hello, my name is Matthew Ostek, and today my argument is whether or not animals should be kept in captivity or otherwise zoos. So, animals have been trapped and used for attractions for centuries by the Egyptians, the Romans, and practically every civilization. In the picture in the PowerPoint, an artist drew this picture of a lion and people who were probably Christians in a Roman Colosseum. The Romans would starve these animals so the predators would attack anyone in view when released. It's a very cruel way. And it wasn't until 1907 that a German man named Karl Hagenbeck decided to change the way animals were looked at in zoos. He puts the animals in naturalistic enclosures surrounded by moats. And this let the visitors see the animals in a more realistic view of a natural habitat. And as you can see in the pictures on the right, the top one is of Karl Hagenbeck and his animals, and then the bottom one is an actual picture of what his zoo looked like with surrounded by moats. So I narrowed it down to about three reasons why animals should be kept in zoos. And the three reasons is because they take care of the injured and the disabled animals, and they protect the animals from extinction, and they also teach and learn from animals in zoos. And so, more reasons to back up my first is taking care of the injured and disabled is the two pictures you see here, and on the right is a picture of a penguin in SeaWorld. And I love this little story that they give, and it's because the penguin, the female penguin you see in the picture, had a hard time regulating her body after a loss of feathers. And SeaWorld came up with the brilliant idea to give her a wetsuit to help keep her warm, and she can still eat, swim, and sleep as normally. And the staff said at SeaWorld in this article that this is just another extraordinary example of how SeaWorld cares for the marine animals at the park. And then the picture on the left actually is a picture of the dolphin Winter. And the picture is of the Dolphin Tale movie. It actually was a movie, which tells the story of a dolphin which washed up on shore with no tail, and after being hit by a boat propeller. And this movie shows how much effort, time, and money it took to help this dolphin out and give her a new tail. And this movie is a true story, and from actually in the other side of Florida in Clearwater. And I actually got to see this dolphin in person and read about the true story in the museum for this dolphin, which is a really neat story. And the dolphin's name is Winter. The next reason is that they're protecting some animals from extinction. And the picture on the right is a bald eagle, and the picture on the left is a humpback whale. And so nearly 1,500 species are listed as endangered, including corals, birds, mammals, and amphibians. So examples of species saved from extinction are ferrets, prairie dogs, bald eagles, as shown in the picture, some types of tortoises, humpback whales, and sea otters. And my third reason is in learning from animals in zoos. So some facts on this to back up my reason is that 50 million children visitors with families visit zoos every year, and 12 million student learners on field trips from schools visit zoos and aquariums every year. And over the past decade, there has been 400,000 teachers trained in informal science education methods. And I know these are big numbers, which all the more base my reasoning off that zoos help and teach children and also people. So my conclusion is that I believe that zoos and aquariums have a lot of benefits for the animals that outweigh the bad. Most arguments made against animals being kept in zoos and aquariums are based off an emotional basis. They say that animals have rights too, and they deserve to be free and left alone. And I don't disagree with these, but since I don't base my arguments off of what I feel, I don't think these arguments have much weight to them. And I think that the bigger problem is that should be focused on is that all the masses of garbage and pollution in the animals' natural habitats. So yes, this is the argument. And here are my sources. There's 3 on this page. And then one more page. And then there's 2 more sources on this page. Okay, thanks for watching my video, and I hope you enjoyed. Thanks.